Right, I'm here. I'm booked with Animation, aka CJ. I'm here to actually talk to you guys about what it actually means to be in love. Never done these kind of videos before, but it's a first. If you guys respond quite well to them, I will do a bit more about them. Do more of them, I mean. So, let's go. Basically, I've got into a relationship on Christmas Eve. Don't know what I was getting into there and then, but what love means to me is the person, really, if you get what I mean. The person to actually make you feel more you, more special. It's a thing inside you that makes you who you feel the most connected to, the most close to, most connected to. But the main thing about love is feeling that connection for me. The personality I fall in love with first. The looks, first impressions, yeah, I get what you mean. First impressions are literally the main thing that you fall for first. But I don't really agree. First impressions make you think, okay, I might not like the person. When I met this person, I said to myself, I probably not like this person, but I have been wrong about this feeling before. And I got talking with this person, and I felt straight away this connection with this one person, and this feeling I have when I think of her is just absolutely amazing. That's the feeling you want when you think of somebody. It's like looking at a family member and literally said to them, I bloody hate you, but I love you at the same time. There is moments where I not hate, but don't like a certain situation that we're faced with. Like, we'll get into an argument, we'll annoy each other, we'll get on each other's nerves, but at the end of the day, we'll still literally go, you know what, we love you, we love each other. That is what true love means. Not have an argument and then falling out and then splitting up and then realising that was the worst decision you've ever made because you loved that person. What I'm trying to say is, you have an argument, you get on, she or he gets on your nerves, and then you get really, really annoyed and just burst. You crack. You'll practically just snap, and that's it. Relationship over in a finger click. And I've had that moment where I just wanted to snap. I wanted to break, and I said to myself, you know what? What's getting me through this situation is that love is the key element between me and this person. Me and my girlfriend make each other happy. I love her to bits. The people who are watching who are married might say to me, might just comment down below or say to themselves, we get what you mean. We have our arguments, we have our disagreements. That's the point of a relationship. Love is not just, you know what, we like each other, let's try it. Find out that you don't have that connection, don't have that feeling of love, that connection, that thing attracting you to each other anymore. And it's just wasted. Your time is practically just wasted. Some people say, oh, I've never been in a relationship where I have felt a connection. I have felt that one true connection. I say to them that one true connection will come, and one person will make you feel that connection. I am not saying that it won't happen or it will be in 20, 30, 40 years down the line. I'm saying I'm 19. I have found that person where I can literally go, you know what, I'm scared. Scared of this situation that we are in. Because we're in a situation that we both are in. But it's not, it's stressing us both out. It's scaring me, it's scaring her, but you know what? We trust each other. We'll literally make each other feel better, and that's how a relationship works. You'll make each other feel better just by saying I love you to bits. That's how to cheer that person up, because if they know you mean it, then they'll go, you know what, that's actually pretty nice. That gives me a sense of hope of we'll get through this. Every situation is different in a relationship. It's confusing to explain. It's one of those emotions, feelings, whatever you want to call it, that you just can't explain, but it makes you the happiest person alive. It makes your heart glow. It makes your physical attributes glow. But if you get it wrong at the wrong moment, will tear you apart. Well, when I say wrong at the right moment, it will tear you apart. But eventually, you'll just get there. You'll adapt to your situation. Me and my girlfriend adapted to our situation. Not as quickly as we've bounced back from arguments. Not as quickly as we've dealt with situations where she was anxious around people that I knew, or me anxious around people that she knew. But that's what's good about a relationship, where you can just grow with that person. They don't care about how you look in the morning. They don't care how rough you look in the morning. They still think you are the most amazing person alive. I literally say to my girlfriend every time she wakes up next to me, you are the most amazing person that I know. And I don't say it all the time. I say it when the time needs me to say it, and that isn't enough, I don't think. I say it when I want to say it, that isn't enough. But when I do say it, it really, really cheers her up. It can work for a guy as well, if the time is right. The time is right for you to be in that relationship. The time is right for you to say that. I have had relationships where I didn't feel this connection, I didn't feel love for that person. And the connection you have when you are in this type of a relationship is that you can be best friends. You can be as you want to be, not how the other person wants you to be and how they're controlling you. What you need to think is, hang on a minute, let's try this. Let's try my personality out a little bit around them. See if they like it. If they don't, they'll tell you. If you try it a bit more, test them. See if they like that bit. That's how a true friendship goes. And eventually, that friendship, it has to start out as a friendship. I didn't mention that, but it does. My relationship started out like that. It started out with me going into work one day at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I walked into work at 6:30 in the morning, and I was supposed to finish at 4:30 on the tills at work. And basically, this girl that I'm dating now, I didn't really know that well there and then. She said to me, she gave me a challenge really, to stay until 6:30, and I asked my manager see if she said see if I could stay. She said, you can stay until 7:30 if you wanted to. I've got that extra budget for you. And I said to the girl that I'm dating now, I said, challenge accepted plus an hour, and I'll walk out of work with you. She looked at me and went, alright. So I did about 12.5 hours with only half an hour break, and that meant a lot to her. It meant a lot to me at the time, and that's how it got started. For me, I want to thank one person for that relationship, and I will tell them in person. And she stoked the fire a little bit for me, stoked the confidence. And if you have that person in your life, your best friend can literally just poke the fire to actually heat it up a bit more, put some more fuel on it, sort of thing. And that's what you need. You need to find that that extra burn, that extra fuel to light the fire. And if your best friend, your family member, somebody you work with, actually just adds to that, you will literally feel that connection. And if it's not right, something might just tell you no. Just no. There was a moment for me where I literally questioned myself before the relationship. Do I want to be in a relationship now, or should I wait? If I waited for a bit longer, we would not be in a situation we're in now. And I'm thankful for that my friend, that work colleague, to actually just add the fuel. And it's I think my relationship's brilliant, but I have seen other relationships, they fall apart, they just collapse underneath pressure. Me and my girlfriend grows with pressure. Most relationships that are robust are meant to grow under pressure, because they are literally getting to know the person a bit more. And if I did not want to be in this relationship, I will not be telling you, follow your instincts, and if they are not saying follow your heart on this one, then don't go anywhere. I have been through too many relationships, I've been through a few bad relationships, and where I've eventually ended up in hospital because of them. Some people think, that's kind of normal. No. Violence is not normal. Mental abuse is not normal. Emotional torment, emotional trauma is not normal in a relationship. Yeah, there will be points in the relationship you'll remember as soon as you start feeling one thing. One emotion can literally trigger a memory of that argument, but that's okay if you're still in that same relationship. But if you take one relationship, and one relationship only, that made you feel that connection but failed, ask yourself, why did it fail? That's the question I want you to ask yourself on this video. Every time I do these kinds of videos, I will ask you one question. And the question is, I will repeat it for you. Take one relationship that you have had, not the relationship you are in now, one relationship you have had, possibly two, that just works as smell, that you have had previously. If you felt that connection with that person but failed, and if you want to comment why, just please do. I would like to hear your feedback on this video. I would. So I will see you guys hopefully in the next video, and it would be great to see your responses in this video. Alon Z, my friends.